If you're like me, you like to start off the new year with a few good resolutions. But if you're also like me, by February 1st, those resolutions are usually done for. So how am I gonna fix this in 2021? Well, that's what this video is about. This is a video about my New Year's resolutions for this year, and its purpose is A, just to tell you about them, and B, to make myself be held accountable. By that I mean that by knowing that there are X amount of people watching this, I'm gonna remind myself that I need to do this throughout the whole year and that I won't just quit halfway or even before halfway. Holding myself accountable is also the reason I'm making this video into a tweet. So make sure to go follow me on Twitter and on social media, links in the description. So I have 8 different 2021 New Year's resolutions. And let me start off with the 2 most important ones and the ones I definitely need to do. The other ones are relatively expendable, but the first 2 are non-negotiable and I have to do them. So the probably most important one for me is that I want to become a doctor and I want to study medicine. And of course that's not a 1-year thing. So it's to begin that process by getting into medical school. Now, I've applied to a few universities in Italy, and I've started the application process for a few universities here in Mexico. And my resolution is just to get into one of them, or a lot of them, but to get into one and to start studying medicine in September or in August. So that's probably the highest on my to-do list or my resolution list. And yeah, fingers crossed, and I hope that gets done, and I hope I'm happy by the 2021 annual reflection, and I hope that's one of the things I'm really proud of. Now, the second highest and the second most important is the fact that I'm doing 2 half Ironmans this year. I have one on the 21st of February and one on the 22nd or 23rd of March. I'm not sure. Before I say what my resolution really is, what is a half Ironman? A half Ironman is a triathlon. It's a really long triathlon. Now, a triathlon is swimming, biking, and running in that order, one after the other. Now, it's a half Ironman because it's half the distances of that of an Ironman. Now, the distances for the half Ironman are 1.9 kilometers swimming, 90 kilometers cycling, and 21.1 or half a marathon running. Now, these are all one after the other. And my goal is to finish all of those in 5 hours and 40 minutes or less. 5 hours and 40 minutes for February. And if I make that, or if it's a bit less or a bit more, my goal for the March one is that I want it to be less time, or I want to be faster than I was in February. And that's basically it. So if I was to break down the times I'm aiming for, it's the 1.9 kilometer swim I want to get done in less than 40 minutes. The 90 kilometer bike I want to get done in less than 3 hours. And the 21.1 kilometer run I want to get done in less than 2 hours. Now, this is including the changes from swimming to cycling and from cycling to running. So me getting changed, for example, putting on shoes or putting on a cap or something, that's also included in this 5 hours and 40 minutes time. And that's my goal. And now that I've said this, and now that it's out there that this is my goal, I'm forced to do this, and I'm forced to stick to my training so I get to that goal by February. So if you guys want to wish me well on February, I'll be very happy to hear from you, because I'm going to be really nervous because it's the first time I'm doing this, and it should be fun. Now, these next 6 are more minor than med school and a half Ironman, but there's still things I want to get done and I want to accomplish. I started this in 2020. I started doing 100 push-ups a day. Now, this sounds like a lot, but I started by breaking it down into a series of 10 push-ups, then 12, then 15, and I've been slowly moving up because I couldn't even do 10 at the beginning. And now I'm able to do 25 push-ups at a time. Now, my goal is not only to continue to do 100 push-ups a day, it's to be able to do 100 push-ups in a row. Right now, I'm stuck around 25, 27, 30 on a good day, but my goal is to just work upwards from here until I'm able to do 100 push-ups in a row. And yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, but it's something I really want to do, and it's something I think I'll feel proud of as well if or when I accomplish it. So that should be fun. Now, another one of my New Year's resolutions is that I want to start meditating. Maybe not start. I think that's the wrong words. I want to try it out. I want to see I want to learn more about it first. I want to see what meditating is like, what it is, what it implies, how much time, etc. And then I want to try it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. I don't know yet, but I just want to figure it out. I actually got this idea from a podcast I listen to. Subscribe because there's a video coming out about the podcast I listen to and why and what I've learned from them. And on this podcast, they also recommend a book, and it's called Mindfulness in Plain English by Gunaratana. I'm sorry if that's not the correct way to say it, but that's Mindfulness in English is the title of the book. And I'm gonna read that book, and I'll definitely make a video on meditating in the future, so do subscribe. But yeah, I want to start, or I just want to learn what it's like and what it entails, and I want to try it. That's it. I want to try it. I don't want to become an expert, or I don't want to start, or I don't want to force myself into it. I just want to learn about it and try it out for a long enough amount of time that I'll see some effects, even if they are just negative or neutral, so to speak. Now, similarly to with meditation, I want to learn more about Stoicism. Again, I don't want to force myself into it or force it into my life or become an expert or anything like that. I just want to learn more about it, see what it's like, maybe try to incorporate it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, do some exercises. I don't know yet. Again, I'm not sure yet, but it's something I'm working on, and it's something I really want to understand and maybe even apply or incorporate into my life. And how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna read a few books and watch whatever I can and talk to people that I know that practice it. And some of the books I've been recommended are Happy by Darren Brown, How to Think Like a Roman Emperor, Teach Yourself Stoicism, both by Donald Robertson, then A Handbook for New Stoics, and How to Be a Stoic by Massimo Puglici. And I might make a huge video on Stoicism, or I might make individual videos on each of these books. So do comment on what you would suggest or what you would like to see. But yeah, it's expect videos on that as well, and do subscribe. Now, if you watch my annual review, if you didn't, link in the description or at the end of the video. I mentioned journaling a few times because I started journaling and I journaled for 151 days of 2020. Now, it was only half a year, but it was great. I loved it, and I kept up a streak of 134 days. That's 134 days out of 365 that I journaled continuously, never missing one day. And I'm really proud of that because it's something I've enjoyed, and it's something I think it'll bring nothing but good and positive things. I'll be able to look back on my 2020 and remember it fondly, in the sense that I'll just be able to remember exactly what happened each day of the year, and I want to keep that going for as long as I can. If I journal every day for 2021, I should be able to get to 499 entries. Now that sounds like a great number, so I really want to get there continuously. If I could get my streak going to 499, that would be great. I'd be really happy. But yeah, that's my goal. Not the streak, just to keep journaling, but if I get the streak, it's gonna be a huge bonus. It'll be very nice. Now, something else is, in 2020, I started this YouTube channel, and I want to commit to publishing 52 videos a year. Now that's a video a week for the whole year. And it's a big commitment because a lot of people don't realize the time that goes into planning the videos and scripting them and filming them and the thumbnails and everything else. It's a lot of time, but I really enjoy it. I like it. I enjoy the process, and it brings me a lot of satisfaction to be able to hit publish on a video or just to schedule it. So I would love to do more than 52 videos. I think I might, but I don't want to be overly ambitious and commit to like 2 videos a week or something. So 52 videos for this year, or 1 video a week, is good enough for me, and I'll be very satisfied if I hit that. But honestly, if I was to push myself, I would like to hit 60 videos this year. So that's 52 videos a week plus 2 videos a week for 8 weeks or 2 months. So yeah, that's the resolution on YouTube, and on to the next one. Now the last one seems kind of random. It's because I went to get my bike fit to me, because I'd grown and I was hurting a bit and everything. So I went to have it like fixed so it's perfect for me and for my posture. And the person that was fixing it, or was helping me fix it, told me something that my mom has told me a lot, and it's that I'm not very flexible, and that's being detrimental, especially to my biking and to the fact that I could go way more into a more aerodynamic position if I was more flexible. So I want to become more flexible. How? I'm just gonna basically do 10 to 15 minutes of stretching exercises and flexibility exercises, maybe yoga a day. And hopefully that will be enough. I don't want to be able to like touch my forehead to my knees or anything crazy like that. I just want to be more flexible than I am today. And I mean, I'm bound to do that, right? If I just do a lot of stretches for a year, I feel like that should be enough. This is just me doing it by myself. But yeah, that's my last one, and it's a random one, but that's the 8th one, and that's it. So thank you guys for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, everything. I really appreciate it. I wish you all the best for this 2021. Make sure to comment about the Stoicism thing and whether you would enjoy a huge video or like a series just on Stoicism, or a small a few videos. Just give me ideas on how I can do that. Also, make sure to comment what your New Year's resolutions are or were, and why. Yeah, just comment. I really like hearing from the few people that do comment. I would like to get more comments in, so if you could do that, that'd be great.